So today we're going to be going over the trade that led to me passing one of my 50k alpha futures account. It's my first time trying out futures. I just wanted to see what the hype was about. So I bought a 50k account and two 100k accounts on the 13th of February. I ended up passing the 50k account on the 17th, and all these trades I take are recorded in my free community. I was also trading it alongside a funded account I do have with Forex Prop Firms. I do prefer Forex Prop Firms because they give you more drawdown to work with. So I was trading that alongside of that, ended up passing the 50k. So we're going to be going over that live recording. I'm going to be just talking about why I entered the trade specifically, so you can also learn all the concepts that I do trade. It's in the free community as well. You can learn the lingo basically. So without just wasting more time, this is the certificate for me passing the 50k. The two 100ks that I do have is still ongoing, but I can show you the stats on that right now. So the two 100ks that I'm trading are connected to a trade syncer for futures, so all the trades are being copied over together. I would have passed this alongside the 50k, but when I was setting up the trade syncer at first, I did mess up the risk. So yeah, the risk was way off when I won my trades, so I had to get that fixed. So everything is fixed now. So this is the stats. You do need a $6,000 profit target, which is 6% of this account balance. I'm at 4,379, so just less than 2,000 away from passing this. I plan on just risking around 1,500, aiming a little bit above a 1-to-1 so I can pass it. So I'm just waiting for that perfect setup. So this is it right here. We do have trail and drawdown. I'm not a fan of trail and drawdown. That's why I do go with Forex Prop Firms mostly, but they are a little bit more pricey. Right here is my free community. If you go to classrooms right here, click on free trading mentorship. This is where I post all the live trading recordings and weekly trade reviews I do every single week completely for free. I've been doing this since December, and so far everything has been going well. February was my only losing month since starting this group. So yeah, all the recordings are there from me taking live trades. This is my funded account right here, some other challenges, and the challenge I just bought right here. So it's the 17th. We're just gonna click on this recording and go through it why I took the trades. Alright, so start off this trade recording. As you can see, I just put it on pause, but the reason why I wanted to look for buys, I didn't set my limit yet. I usually like to enter with limits. So what I see here was we had the previous day's low swept. I only trade the 1 hour. That's the only one I look at, unless I'm looking at some other zones on the 4 hour, but I'm only trading on the actual 1 hour. That's where I look for my precise areas. So what I noticed was the previous day's low was swept. We also have Asian session low swept. You see this blue box right here? That's the Asian session range. So we have both of those swept as liquidity. Whenever you want to see price go higher, you want to see liquidity on the downside get taken out before the move higher. So that's what my confluences was. We also have, where was our target? So I want a reason for price to push to these areas. I'm only aiming for a 1-to-2, but I like to see reasoning on why price wants to go in a certain direction. What do we have above here? We have Asian session highs right here. That's the top right here. We also have the previous day's highs. I'm not targeting the previous day's highs because, like I said, I aim for a 1-to-2, but those are reasonings on why price could potentially go higher. What else do we have? At my area that I do want to enter, we have 49 on 600, a big figure level. Price likes to respect those big figure levels, but I'm not solely entering off of those levels. The reason why I enter my entries are usually on fair value gaps, or what I like to call 1 hour zones. So 1 hour zones is basically, in this case, a bullish 1 hour zone is when this candle pushes above the previous candle's high, right? We push above and we retrace in one candle. I like to call that a 1 hour zone, and the top of that the previous candle's high is where I would enter. I want to see it push above, retrace, hold that level a little bit in a few seconds, and then I'll take the trade. And then usually either price will stop me off for a loss, or it might just push higher, creating a big bullish candle in that 1 hour. Or another 1 hour zone play would be this candle already closed bullish, and I just take a trade off of the previous candle's high. So there's not a full fair value gap yet. It's not a 3 candle pattern. It's basically a 2 candle pattern. So what you see right here is price pushed above that area right here. It pushed above that area. At this point, I'm not in the trade. I want a retracement back into this 1 hour zone to take the trade, but I want it to hold a little bit. And the reason why I'm still looking for buys, even though that area of the Asian session high has been met, is because we still have the previous day's highs liquidity. So reasoning for price to still go higher. And again, I only need a 1 to 2 to take my money out, and I only need a 1 to 1 to break even. 1 to 1s is where I break even my trades to make it risk free. So I'm gonna pause it at this part as well. Now you see how price almost went to the previous day's high, but it didn't exactly get there, so this area is still valid. Now the fib is really powerful for looking for retracements on US 30 or YM in the futures case. Why is that? It depends on where you pull it. I like to pull my fibs from the London low, or wherever the low of that day is created currently in a bullish case, to the current high, or the previous day's low to the current, or to the on the high before the retracement, right? So in this case, I like to use the London trend first, because you want to see where London is heading first, unless like there's some other context that's shifting it. So I pulled it from the low right here to the current high, and price likes to retrace to the 38.2 or the 50% before going higher. I liked it because the 1 hour zone, I want to see if there's a 1 hour zone or a fair value gap in that area if I'm using the fib like that. And look what we have. We have a 1 hour zone near that 50%, near the 38.2. So it's another reason why we could like pull back to that area. I could take my trade and price could potentially go higher. So this is what I was talking about. I'm waiting for it to hold. So I waited for it to get into that area, because I want to see if is it gonna be a fast loss, because usually I take fast loss. If it wants to go higher, it's gonna like stall at that area. So I saw it stalling at that area, so I took the trade for all the accounts, and I only need a 1 to 1 to break even. Let's see. So what you see me doing is I'm getting my thing prepared to break even my trade. I went lighter on the risk this day on my actual accounts, but you can see this is my the Alpha Futures account right here that I'm trading on TradingView. I already had some profits on the previous days that I accumulated, so all I needed was around like $700 to pass this account. Boom, close. All right, there we go. And that's when I passed the account. So it was a pretty simple trade. I just followed the rules, and this trade did end up hitting my full TP after. But you know, if you want to watch the whole video, you can find the video in the free community right here. This video is just to show you the trade that passed me on my 50K account with Alpha Futures. So I'm still trading my funded account. I have not gotten a payout on Alpha Futures or any futures, because this is my first futures platform that I am trading. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see live tradings, day in the life, whatever, let me know. I'm down to do whatever.